Good afternoon, sir. My name is Verdy Wijaya. I'm majoring in accounting. Today I will make a video about how we allocate resource towards adapting to climate change. My abstract is the cause of global warming are directly related to the greenhouse effect. If the amount of greenhouse gas increases in the atmosphere, the effect of global warming will be even more significant since the Industrial Revolution. Greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and other harmful gases have increased in the atmosphere so that their concentration has increased due to human activity. Global warming is thought to have caused system change to ecosystem on Earth. Among others, extreme climate change, melting ice so that sea level rise, and change in the amount and pattern of precipitation. The existence of system change in this ecosystem has had an impact on life on Earth, such as affecting agricultural products, the loss of glaciers, and the extinction of various types of animals. In the form of traditional cultures, local wisdom gives birth to ethics and norms of community life in utilizing a natural resource and the environment. Next, global temperature records are being continually broken. If last July was the hottest month in history, according to the World Meteorological Organization or WMO, the 5 years period from 2015 until 2019 is about to become the hottest of all time. Science say that this type of phenomena is becoming more probable and more persistent, and this is partly down to climate change. Vulnerability to climate change. Climate change is a reality that is affecting millions of people across the world, especially the most vulnerable, by increasing the frequency and virulence of the extreme meteorological phenomena that cause material damage and population displacement. One only has to look back as recently as 2018 when natural disasters led to the internal displacement of 17.2 million people, according to the Internal Displacement Monitoring Center. Global warming is also the cause of the greatest environmental crisis in history due to the unprecedented speed with which it has unfolded since 1880. The average global temperature has increased by 0.85 Celsius. Sea levels have risen by 17 centimeters and the Arctic has lost 1.7 million kilometers of ice per decade, according to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Next, difference between mitigating and adapting to climate change. Until recently, the international community had focused on trying to limit carbon dioxide emission, but based on the last data, it has diversified its effort, promoting climate change adaptation and mitigation policies to help minimize the effect of this phenomena, whose consequences are already being seen across the world. Both strategies complement each other, and although they present different challenges, the end goal is the same. The difference between climate change mitigation strategies and climate change adaptation is that mitigation is aimed at tackling the cause and minimizing the possible impact of climate change, where adaptation looks at how to reduce the negative effect it has and how to make advantage of any opportunities that arise. Where mitigation strategies fail to reach emission containment target, climate resilience will be key to lessen the impact of climate change and pave the way for our survival, along with the rest of the Earth's inhabitant. Measures for mitigating and adapting to climate change. Climate change is an uphill battle, but with our combined effort and suitable mitigation action, we can minimize the damage it causes. Number one is improving energy efficiency and opting for renewable energy over fossil fuels. Number two, by taxing the use of fossil fuels and carbon dioxide emission markets. Next, alongside mitigation measures to stem global warming, measures for adapting to climate change also need to be encouraged. Number one is erecting building and infrastructure that is safer and more suitable. Number two, replanting forests and restoring damaged ecosystem. Number three is developing action plans for climate emergencies. Next, what will the Earth look like in 2030 if we defeat climate change? Number one is mobility. Most journeys will be made by train or share electric car, equipped with algorithms that will select the best route in order to reduce consumption and maximize the number of passengers. Number two is food. We will eat fruit and vegetables, while meat, dairy, and fish will no longer be staples in our diet. Number three is agriculture. The reduction in livestock farming will have a positive effect on reforestation, freeing up more land for the cultivation of food for human consumption. And the last is consumption. We will share more goods and services, purchase less, and reuse more, and recycle almost everything. Single-use plastic will have disappeared, and packing will be easier to sort and recycle. That is from me. Thank you. If I have a mistake, thank you.